I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I felt it.
All right. To me, my X-Men. Let's do it. Welcome back, SF Comic Book Company, SF Company Hour, 187, I believe. 187?
Yeah.
187. Murder, Death, Kill. 187.
Murder, Death, Kill.
Murder, Death, Kill episode.
What does that mean?
Welcome to the show. We haven't had one of those in 15 years. A little Demolition Man reference for you guys early in the morning on this Saturday. Welcome if you're new to the show. Welcome. Like, subscribe to all that stuff the YouTube algorithm makes you do. We love comics, movies, TV shows, action figures, wrestling. We a little bit of everything. Video games. Welcome to the show. Today we have a lot to talk about. A lot of trailers dropped this week. Some big ones. Some we still don't believe that it exists. We'll get into that. And we're going to talk about the first two episodes of X-Men. I haven't really discussed anything with Mr. Effort over here, so I was like, you need to watch these, please, because we need to talk about this stuff. So we'll be going into some spoilers too for the episodes and what we think.
Definitely.
And what we think is going to be coming up because it's spoilers for the spoilers. It's amazing. So we'll get into it. There's a lot to talk about in that show, but we'll get into some trailers and stuff first. How you doing, Mr. Effort?
Doing well. There's a difference between doing good and doing well. Word crimes, baby. Word crimes.
What's the difference?
Huh? There's a difference between doing good and doing well.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing good. It means good acts. Doing well. It's being.
There you go. Renee's sleeping right now. So hopefully he'll be up soon.
He just chimed in.
Hey, I'm going back to sleep. I wish I could do that. Just like, hey, all right, I'm going back to sleep. Krista, greetings and salutations, all. The three shells, the 3 C cells.
I wish that was explained, man.
One of the writers explained it or something like, yeah, one is to like scoop the poop, and the other one is to like get the residuals, and then the other one is to clean, finish it off.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever had like a fucking splatter then,
Yeah, I'm gonna need a big ass seashell from. We're gonna need one of those fucking. I'm gonna need
an oyster shell. That's fucking shaped all funny. It's gonna get into the.
I'm gonna need an ankh for this one. Oh man, yeah, bring it all the crustaceans, please. We're gonna need some. Clam digger.
Give me a lobster shell. It kind of bends a little bit. Use it as a scooper.
A little scoop poop.
Yeah.
A little scoop and poop. All right. So let's get into a couple trailers we that dropped this week. Let's talk about the Alien Romulus first. Yeah, man. So we got Fede Alvarez coming in, directing this. Alien has been kind of all over the place. Like Ridley Scott did his Prometheus and Covenant movies, which were kind of hit or miss for a lot of people. But
I liked them.
There's some stuff to like about him. Some of them were like Prometheus is kind of all over the place, but there's parts of them I like. But we're going kind of looks like we're going back to the horror element of Alien with Fede Alvarez, of course, directed Don't Breathe and the Evil Dead remake from about 15 years ago now that came out.
About.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
2000 was 24 years ago. That's insane to think about, man. Stop. So we get this little trailer, Romulus. This is this looks straight up horror. This looks intense. I'm on board. I was like not looking forward to another Alien movie because the kind of what else can you do? But this looks like it's going back to the roots. I'm digging it. Yeah, man, what do you think of the trailer?
I just want to know, like, what's the timeline?
Yeah.
That's the big thing for me. I do love seeing just. I think what's a lot scarier sometimes than the actual xenomorph is the fucking face huggers.
Yeah.
Those things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that that you're gonna get intubated by that, and it looks like there's a good scene where they're coming out, kind of almost like the Sequids from Invincible in a way.
Just like the fucking video game, the stand-up one with the guns. There's a couple of moments where those things are coming at you and you got to blast them. So that kind of those fucking moments are intense too.
Those are the intense ones. Yeah, exactly. So it looks great, and once again. I think the thing about Alien is I'm glad they did it. You got to have a lady protagonist, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a feeling that they're gonna try to introduce some fucking badass and like nah. You need to have a fucking your own fucking version of Ripley.
Yeah, Ripley needs to be. Yeah, it needs to be like that. That's kind of the Alien story. Yeah, for sure.
That's the vibe I kind of got from that last fucking shot of
Yeah, what's her name? The actress?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at the cast list, but I do love the aesthetic feeling, like when you're going through the tubes.
Kaylee Spanny, I think that was.
I'll look it up in a sec.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people, like a lot of kind of unknowns.
No, and I'm good with that.
Yeah, because they're all gonna die. They're all gonna get fucked up.
They're all cannon fodder, man. Wow. Everybody's gonna die. They're gonna die.
I think that's good. Like, this is probably done cheaply too. You don't have to pay some fucking superstar to be in the movie. Like, just focus on the horror. You don't need doesn't need to be $200 million for an Alien movie. Just keep it simple. Keep it enclosed. That's the great part of the Alien. It's enclosed. You're in fucking. You feel claustrophobic, and this fucking alien's coming at you. And I think this is the right way to go.
Yeah, well, it's the perfect way to go, man. It's I like that isolation feeling. And I love that they're on a ship, not on a planet. It's because I think having the confined spaces of you, just like imagine being down a corridor. So if it pops up at one end, you got one of two options. You're either going to take it on head on or fucking gonna hightail it the other way, and that's kind of fucked up to think about. You don't have really don't have anywhere to go. You're a fucking hamster in a tube with a snake. Fucking chasing your ass. So I can't wait for it. I was super impressed with the trailer for it.
Yeah, no, we always talk about like on our preview for like coming up, like there's going to be a movie that pops up that, oh shit, we didn't really trip over and like fucking get excited about. Now this is one of those movies that just comes out over, coming out in August. Mid-August, so that's a good time for it. That's good. That's usually either a little dumping ground for some movies, but like that mid-August is a good for like horror and those kind of genre movies. So
the good thing is I'm actually excited for this one. I wasn't excited for Prometheus. I wasn't excited for
Covenant.
What was it? Yeah, Covenant. I wasn't excited for either one of those.
No, not really.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. This looks a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, this looks good. I'm excited. Yeah. We'll be talking about that when it comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
Renee, Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock. I also like the Running Man, Maria Conchita Alonso, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey, if you want, that's on YouTube right now in their movie section for free.
Yeah. Big Leo 415, Invincible shitting on X-Men 97. I'm just saying, they're both great, man. White.
Yeah, well, it's not one versus the other.
Big Leo, you should stay up and actually watch the shows instead of critiquing them. If you're an old man, he falls asleep during the show, you don't get the little nuances. Wake up.
I think for me, Invincible is a lot of death. A lot of flash, a lot of fireworks, which is great. I love that, but it has substance. But fucking X-Men's deep.
Yeah, they're going on some. We'll save it for the review. Renee heard the ping. Woke me up just now. Good.
All right, he's awake. He's in. He's invested.
We're talking about the new trailers right now. People disappointed with the look of the new Crow movie. It said it looks too much like the Joker with tattoos. Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I finally watched the trailer. What the fuck? What the fuck are they doing? This shit looks fucking horrible.
Dude,
What the fuck
like,
are they
doesn't
doing?
it? Yeah, it's like I said, it feels like they take away from Gotham.
It does not look like a Crow movie at all. Like, it does not feel like a Crow movie. It looks like I think Lori mentioned that it looks like a music video. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like you and like just take the face paint away. Like, this is just some fucking random movie. It just it does not feel like the gothic horror fucking that is the Crow. It looks fucking.
And it's not even face paint. Like, I mean, it's just the black. It doesn't look like he added like any white. It's just on flesh. I just don't like it.
Rick Rockstar doing a little victory lap today. We got the trailer out. Beetlejuice. Rick Rock wished this into existence.
I'll give him credit if that actually happens.
Me being a diehard faithful James O'Barr Crow fan, I will check out the premiere. Yeah,
that's how I feel. But at the same time, I was not thrilled.
Beetlejuice.
That's a great name for a title for a movie. They're coming out with the 3.
Yeah, you have to do the third one. It should be the final one too. If they do, well, hopefully this. We'll talk about it in a second. Actually, you know what? Let's just. I like Covenant. The alien was awesomely vicious.
I'm not saying I didn't like those movies. I like those movies. I thought it brought a lot of stuff to the whole overall story of the engineers and everything like that. Sometimes it got a little convoluted, but it was cool. I like some of the action.
Aliens overly explained like they did.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's just way too much.
Yeah, I don't need all the creation of man and the parallels of all. I just give me fucking aliens and the ship and guns blazing and acid spewing and shit. Like, I don't need
I need Roman statues, visual Roman statues, fucking running around everywhere, fucking spreading around, fucking black dust and shit. We're starting life. Fuck this. That's cool.
Just like the Joker. I don't need the Joker explained. Some people just want to watch the world burn, and I just want to see the aliens fucking burn faces off with acid blood.
Yeah, they have a planet. Why do they have to be mass engineered? Fucking the Predators, the Yautjas have a fucking planet they come from and fucking
they're just weird shit out there. There's weird aliens out there.
Yeah, there's aliens. There's xenomorphs.
Yeah, kind of humans create the aliens. It's kind of.
I think what happened is that they were trying to explain the engineer that they found in the first alien ship. That was the main point.
Yeah, but they could have did some cool shit with that.
So many other things to do that shit.
Yeah. Well. All right. I don't know if y'all discussed it already, but Avatar: The Last Airbender is dope.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah. One of the best. I think that might be. And they're gonna have something. Netflix is gonna be able to have that for, I would say, another 3 seasons maybe, and then it's done. Yeah, the story is insulated. They could do more, I guess, but the story is insulated to 4 seasons, which is dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to watch the cartoon at some point.
Yeah, at some point. Come on, blood. This is a Stranger Things situation. How you were trying to get me to watch Stranger Things for so long. No, I'm telling you, it's good. It's really good, man. It's a lot of superpower shit involved, which is great. But everything has to revolve around elements, which is super dope. Yeah.
The story was 4 books. The story of Korra, and then the story of Korra.
Yeah, Korra's all right.
I hear mixed
reviews. Yeah, it doesn't pull you in as much as it's just the character of Aang is so fucking sweet, man. He has to be, he has to fucking save the world, and he's a fucking, like a 10-year-old kid who just wants to fucking eat and have fun.
I just want to eat and have fun.
Yeah, no doubt. It's what we all want. It's every boy's dream.
Yeah. All right, let's check out this next trailer. The Penguin dropped a trailer. This is based in the Matt Reeves, the Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman universe. This little short trailer looks like you pointed out, looks kind of like the Sopranos kind of vibe to it. Like I was still kind of iffy on Penguin being that some just regular gangster dude would have fucked up. But he definitely stole the scenes he was in the Batman, and he did a great job. So I'm actually Colin Farrell, just not just a pretty face. The kid can act. He's a fucking great actor, and he's finally getting his kind of due in the last couple of years. With the Banshees of Inisherin was fucking. He was really good in that movie. So it's Penguin, gangster. Does this take place after the Batman, or is this is after?
I'm gonna say it's a little probably before and after.
Okay.
Because of just how you see certain things. It's like he's rising, like it's probably his rise to power, where he's at the moment, and then now it's probably going to be his further rise after. I just that's the vibe I'm getting. It's going to be almost like 2 timelines.
Yeah, maybe how he got in, like maybe flashing back how he got into like where he's at, and then now how he's going to try to take over and get his little slice of the Gotham pie. But yeah, I wonder if we're going to get any other like maybe Batman elements. Maybe we see some pre-villains, other villains before they're like big time villains. I wouldn't mind seeing like some of like the weirder, lesser villains, like the ventriloquist, or seeing some of those gangster villains kind of before they were like big time before the Batman.
Don't even have to see him already a villain. They can be like, you can just see like the show. A ventriloquist show with Arthur. What's his name? Arthur
Fleck or something. No, that's fucking that's
Joker.
the Joker, right?
you watched it secretly. No, you have to watch
that. I've been tempted to turn it on a couple of times, but I don't know. I'm just like I need to be in the right space, and there's so many other movies I want to watch.
I agree with that.
No. But yeah, this looks good. This looks like a gangster story set in the Batman universe. I like the world building in the Matt Reeves Batman. Yeah, every time I watch it,
I like this still keeps the effects of Gotham.
Yeah,
Gotham is still Gotham.
Gotham's a character. It's I like that world they built, and every time I watch that movie, the more I fall in love with it. It's just like
it's the best Batman movie there is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You get
like
Batman.
Dark Knight, Dark Knight's a great movie. But the Batman was just pure Batman. I love that. Yeah,
it's just for real. Like for me, the moment anybody starts coming at me with Robinson, Twilight, I'm like, your opinion is null and void to me, because that's the first thing you're going to hit me with. You're not going to critique the movie. You're going to critique him being in Twilight. Sorry, I ain't hearing that, because to me that's just the
Twilight boy.
It's not looking at the. You're not looking at the movie. You're letting your own stupid judgment of something else fucking just ruin your own what you're seeing. Don't let shit like that ruin your fucking enjoyment of something. I don't get it. Like nobody says anything about fucking well, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are people who do the Heath Ledger Brokeback Mountain shit. He's a great performance by fucking him. Both movies. Leave him alone. He's a great actor.
Yeah, this is coming out. They said fall, I think they said.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, this looks fucking sick. And Colin Farrell, dude, I thought they could have went with Richard Kind, but Andrew, he's gonna be too fucking funny and shit,
Rick Rockstar, I just wish the Penguin was more Penguin looking. I almost didn't recognize Colin Farrell. I could have used a little bit more Penguin-ish, like maybe more. Give me the umbrella, give me the monocle.
Well, I think that might be coming. But one thing I did like is if you kind of see that he has something like on his leg that's gonna have him have like a waddle to his walk. Yeah.
Well, he had that in the movie. He had like a little waddle.
Well, I think we're gonna get more of that explained, which is probably where of course that's where the nickname's gonna come from. But I fucking dig that. That's where it comes from. It's not just like a fucking facial disfigurement that they're gonna give him shit for, or he actually has fucking flippers for fucking hands. Nah, they're calling him Penguin because it's just a big fat dude who wears fucking suits who has a fucking waddle to his walk.
I like that other actress that's in it too. The mother from How I Met Your Mother. She's in it. Who's the other cast members? Yeah, it looks good, man. I think it's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a good show. And it's on Max, and it's gonna be probably rated R, I would assume.
Clancy Brown.
Yeah, I saw him in the trailer. Yeah.
Wow, who he's playing, right? I think he's playing the Roman.
Oh, really?
Salvatore Falcone.
That's good. That's good. Good casting there.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking at I'm trying to see some of the names. Oh, that's my fucking girl. Fucking she was from the Expanse, Shorey Agdashlu. Oh man, I hope she says fuck a lot in that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, I like Kristen Milotti. She's gonna be Sophia Falcone. She's
Theo Rossi from fucking from Luke Cage. Yeah. Mark Strong's gonna be in this. I wonder who who was he? Was he? He might be Maroney, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, Michael Kelly. Yeah, they got a pretty good cast.
Yeah, that whole Francois Chow. Yeah, they got a good cast. It looks like a great cast, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, the first thing, James Madio. Holy shit, that was the little fucking Italian kid from Hook. He's in this. Holy shit, that's a throwback right there. Yeah, this looks great, man. I got excited for it because I was just like, oh, if anybody kind of deserves something, and if they get the feeling right. If you're gonna do the Penguin, yeah, definitely do a fucking Soprano style fucking oh shit. Don't kill anything. Watch out, Kenobi. Stop being an asshole. Yeah, it looks fun.
They should have got Danny DeVito reprise his old role.
Too old.
Yeah, I love it. He had his moment.
Too old.
Yeah, too old to play it. Yeah, no, I like where I want to see where they go with this. It looks interesting. Yeah, I like the feel of it. I like being in that world. I wouldn't mind seeing some more. Hopefully, we get some other spin-offs. Maybe we get a Catwoman spin-off or something and see her like in Bloodhaven. So yeah, and that the movie got delayed. I think a year. Right? It's supposed to be 2026 now. I think some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it got delayed.
Matt Reeves working on something else.
I don't know. Maybe they want to spread out some of this shit.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this one. Yeah, trailer looked pretty good. And yeah, Matt Reeves kind of killing it in the Batman universe. So cool. All right, let's jump to another trailer. We got the Acolyte dropping this week. Rick Rock wants a Danny DeVito cameo. Should play his father, his old father. So we got the Acolyte that dropped this week. This is the Disney Plus show happening on June 4th. This is taking place in the during the new Old Republic times. This is going to be New Republic. This is going to be about 200 years in the past. So we get some apparently in the trailer. This is not stuff we're gonna that we haven't seen shit yet. This is going to be a very Sith heavy show. So we only saw like a little glimpse of the Sith in this show. So all we do in this first trailer, kind of seeing the other side of it. We're going to see some Jedis. We can see some younglings. We see some characters from the books, the High Republic area. Yeah, there you go. Some characters from the books, from the High Republic books that I hear are really, really good. I haven't really read any of those, but a lot of people dig them. We got a little trailer. Didn't really get too much of story. We got to see Carrie-Anne Moss as a Jedi. What's his name from Squid Games is in there. He's playing a Jedi. So this looks interesting. I'll watch it. Star Wars. I'll watch it. If they release a show, I'm gonna watch it unless it's like that weird kid show they did. So what do you watch the trailer? What'd you think
watched the trailer.
Yeah, what'd you think of this one?
I thought it looked cool. One thing is doesn't really tell you what it's gonna be about.
Yeah.
Just a lot of cool shots.
Yeah, some Jedi stuff, and
what's the showrunner? Leslie Headland. Yeah, she was talking about she's gonna have a lot of deep cuts in this for some legacy characters are gonna be appearing in this.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those like Darth Bane and Darth Raven.
Yeah, I was just like, interesting. It did catch my eye, definitely. I don't know why people are so fucking. They're already so against it. Like I've already seen some groups. They're just fucking like message boards are just ripping this for what? They didn't really show anything.
Yeah, I think it's just people are anti. It's a cool thing to hate Star Wars right now. It's just like
the cool thing to hate anything ran by a lady.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
that's the shit that kind of gets me. It's like, dude, just fucking let her make her show. If it fucking comes out good, let her change her mind. It's fine. If it sucks, fucking rip her to fucking shreds.
Yeah.
But wait till it comes out. That's why, look, I want to rip The Crow to shreds. I do. I can't. Not yet. Why? I can't. There might be a good movie in there, right? I don't know. I don't think there will be, but I have to see it first. So it becomes fact after that. Like, this movie is shit. Or, oh, you know what? I was wrong.
Yeah.
Let me be surprised. And this does look fun. I mean, it looks real dangerous because it looks like you're gonna have a lot of fucking lightsaber play.
Yeah, and there are gonna be some deaths. There are gonna be some fucking and we don't have to worry about any like characters. Like no Skywalkers are gonna be showing up. No fucking,
and I'm good with that. I'm tired. I'm like me. That's the most refreshing thing about Andor. I didn't have to deal with fucking Sith and Jedi a lot. It was other shit. There's other stuff in the Star Wars universe than just fucking Jedis and lightsabers and all this shit. You know? Yeah,
this looks. I want to see some more for sure. I think. I'm totally down for a Sith heavy show. You'll probably. I pretty much 100% guarantee you're gonna see Yoda in this at some point because he's alive during that era.
We might see a lot of people. We don't like. I don't know how old Ki Adimundi fucking can grow.
Yeah, they're aliens. They can. Yeah, their genealogy is all different, so they can. Space travel and shit. So, it's different. So this looks good. Give it a chance. Like, I saw a lot of people shitting on it. Like, it got like a bunch of dislikes. Like, what in the trailer? Like, fucking like what was like negative? Like, it's just Jedis, and they just give you a little hint of what's going to be happening. Like, I don't understand. Like, people just need to calm the fuck down now.
I don't get it, dude. Dude, you know, if they made The Fifth Element today, you know how hated that movie would be?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Because it has a female lead? It's a sick fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah, people are fucking weird. Godzilla Kong New Empire. Yep. Seeing it on Thursday. Can't wait. Looks goofy and ridiculous. Can't wait. I like this world we live in. We can all live in live in a world with cool Godzilla, weird Godzilla, horror Godzilla. Abigail Thorne, Rick Rockstar.
The fuck is Abigail Thorne?
That's the trans actress in there. Big ups to Abigail.
She's
Thorne.
in it?
No.
I thought she was in fucking the Acolyte. I'm like
Penguin.
Oh, she's in the Penguin.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Happy Saturday, gentlemen, from Lori. What's up, Lori? Let's see. Renee, your Thanos looks like a cross breed between Thanos, Hellboy, and Biggie Smalls. Well, it's Thanos and
Biggie Thanos.
Biggie Smalls. Let's see. How often is Rick wrong? There was once in the summer of '98. He was wrong once. Keep a tab. Is there a new Star Wars trilogy coming out December 12th, 2020? No, there is not.
I would love there to be too.
There is not.
Happy birthday to me.
No, it looks like the first Star Wars movie we're going to get is
2026 or 25.
The Mandalorian Grogu movie. I think that's the one that's closest to being actually made. There's rumblings of Patty Jenkins' Star Wars movie still being made. I think she doesn't get the clue that she's not doing that movie anymore. I think she thinks she's still doing that movie. I don't think that's happening.
Rogue Squadron?
Yeah, there's rumblings that. Well, she said that she's still working on it, which I don't.
Yeah, no, it's funny because the thing is, she's the only one saying that. Oh well, Disney. I don't think they want to make your shit.
Yeah,
you really fucked up, man.
Like Taika Waititi's still saying he's working on his. I don't think that's happening either. The only one that looks like it's gonna. Yeah, the only thing that I think it's the ones that are closest to actually being Grogu and Mandalorian. That movie's probably gonna be. That's most likely gonna get made, and then the Daisy Ridley, the Daisy Ridley movies that are gonna be made. So we'll see. But yeah, no Star Wars trilogy coming this year. No, there would have been a big announcement of for that like months ago.
Keep Waititi away from big budget shit.
Yeah,
just give
low
Go,
budget comedies and heartfelt
he's
fucking
great
stories.
at that.
Yeah,
But under budget, no, don't give him anything.
From Lori, I just finished Last of Us, and now I can finish Andor. Was that a requisite for you? Like you can't, you can't jump the shows. You have to finish one. Last of Us was pretty good. I thought it was pretty well done.
I can't wait for the second.
I needed some more mushroom zombies though. Give me some more mushroom zombies.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's more about the people. That game's more about the people.
Oh, she's going to be in the Acolyte. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Why is she not? That's fucked up, man. If she's in the movie, they're not even giving her on the top of the casting list. I want to see who they're playing. Oh yeah, so they got names for these people, and Carrie-Anne Moss is gonna be playing Indara.
Let's see the cast. Yeah. So that's that looks good. Oh, Daphne Keen's in it too. That's cool.
It looks good, man. I don't, like I said, I don't get the hate. I really don't.
Let's see.
It's Star Wars. How the fuck can you hate on Star Wars shit?
And not everything's for everybody. So hey, 2024, I have 26 Star Wars. I see. Yeah, 2026. I would say, yeah, because nothing's in production yet. So it's and those movies take a while.
Take a long fucking time.
Yeah. So yeah, you won't be seeing. All right, let's jump into. What was the last one? Okay, that was okay, cool. All right, let's jump into this one. This is the one of the big trailers. I was actually surprised when I went to go see Ghostbusters. I'll share my thoughts in the pull list on Ghostbusters. But I was surprised. I didn't know this trailer was coming out. So this is like first time in a while where I saw a trailer I was not expecting to pop up. So I was kind of like, oh, cool. Like, that was kind of the fun thing about going to movies back in the day. You didn't know what you were going to see. And that was like so exciting. But now everything gets spoiled online. You can see them online. But seeing it on the big screen was pretty exciting. So we got Beetlejuice, the movie that still is going to be made, not being made. Looks like it's actually happening. We got a trailer. We got some stills from Entertainment Weekly right here. The juice is loose. I did like the music, the Deo, the kids singing the Deo. That was kind of cool. And this is a super teaser. You just get some glimpses. Look, I have a feeling their funeral they're visiting is the father. He's gotten canceled because he's a creep. He probably won't be. He'll probably be dead. That's probably his body in that casket.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, and then we get Jenna Ortega playing Christina Ricci's daughter. That's kind of pretty decent casting there. We just get a little. I think Michael Keaton looks great as Beetlejuice. I'm really hoping this movie is good because I love Beetlejuice and I've waited for this sequel for 30 years. And I've mentioned this on here. The first time I got access to internet, when I was looking up movie news, and Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian was one of the first things. I was like, oh, they're gonna make another Beetlejuice. Oh, awesome. And every couple of years it would come out like, oh, we're gonna make a Beetlejuice, and it doesn't happen. No, we're gonna make a Beetlejuice now. Beetlejuice 2 is happening. Nope. So this is finally into existence. The juice is loose. We got a trailer. Rick doesn't believe it, but what do you think of the trailer?
It looks cool. It doesn't give you much other than you get the model. I like that they kept that room up there. So it feels like they haven't been staying there. It feels like they left, or maybe they separated. And, Jeffrey, what's his name's character fucking stayed there. I don't know. I like that they fucking, it's a lot of callbacks to, the Winter River Bridge. Do ghosts age?
That's
the only thing. I was just like, he looks substantially different. I mean, he was under makeup. They could have It could have almost got him the same to look the same way.
Frighteners, they kind of aged. Remember the Colonel and the Frighteners, he was getting older.
Oh yeah, they were deteriorating.
Yeah, they were deteriorating. Yeah, so maybe over time, maybe he's being punished all those years. Now he's remember he had to wait in that waiting room a long time. He had a long time.
Yeah, he doesn't have a shrunken head anymore.
Yeah, so we got to.
It's not a good look for him.
Yeah.
So, like, one thing is, like Leo said, the teaser does look fan made to me.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So, and the big thing too, like I said, it's been a while, man. Tim Burton's been hit or miss when it comes to movies.
More miss in the last 20 years, man. Like it's
so yeah. I know people are fucking loving Netflix. I'm like, yeah, maybe he's due to become a showrunner.
Yeah, Wednesday was great. I thought Wednesday was amazing.
Yeah, I get that, but
I had a lot of fun with that show.
Some people, maybe they transition into a later life and become a series showrunner. Because I don't know if Tim Burton has it anymore. It's been a long time since he's had a movie, a good movie. Don't give me this fucking. Dark Shadows was good. Dark Shadows is a bastardization of what happened.
Horrible. That movie's fucking horrible.
Yeah, well, it has its cult.
Okay,
no.
I found this on the web for showrunner.
Oh, fucking seriously, trying to help us.
Rick Rockstar. Woo, Beetlejuice. Big Leo.
You said it once.
Why?
Yeah, I kind of feel like that.
Not Christina Ricci. They're the same person. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he didn't go Hawaiian.
That would have been fun.
I think that was in prime. That was during like prime Burton days too. Maybe they would have went fucking batshit crazy with it. It would have been fucking insane. And Keaton was still like in his
batshit crazy. Burton is the best Burton because he doesn't have any his imagination's not constrained by anything.
I'm glad it's Burton, not someone else's at the helm. Yeah, I don't think this works with somebody else directing this. Maybe Barry Sonnenfeld because he has like some Burton.
Yeah, he has some Burton kind of.
But yeah, you don't want to see somebody else helming this. If they can't get for two elements to this movie, you need is Keaton and Burton. If you don't have those two guys working together, I don't even bother. Ghosts on age, they fade away. Biggie Leo being poetic. The juice is loose. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I don't know, man.
Dust in the wind, dude.
I just saw it now, and you're right. Not much shown. Yeah, it's
not much shown.
It's a teaser. This is coming out. It's a true teaser, kind of like you're just gonna get some elements of the old movie. You get to see the bridge, you get to see the town, you get to see the model. Christina Ricci. Fuck, I keep on doing that. Winona Ryder keeps on. She looks exactly the same as she did back in the day. Kind of almost more of the cartoon vibe too. To her, felt like. I'm just tripped out on. So it looks like what's her name gets probably drugged into the model, maybe possibly. That's why
Lydia's up there, but. Like, how does he come out? So he can come out whenever he wants after he gets called out, right? But somebody has to put him back. So theoretically, couldn't fucking Lydia just hit him with Beetlejuice when he just says the juice is loose and stick his ass back on the fucking model?
Maybe he's
nice fucking model.
It depends. Yeah, they're gonna have to explain all that. I think Monica Bellucci is playing his wife in the movie, so that's gonna be interesting. So hey, a lot is happening.
Wait a minute. So he was hitting on Barbara when Monica Bellucci's his wife?
Well,
makes no sense.
It's been 30 years, man. Like almost 40 years. A lot has happened.
Unless he looks like fucking Captain Barbosa or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, I don't think Alec Baldwin's gonna be showing up in this movie. No way.
Leave Alec Baldwin alone. That was fucking passing the buck. I know people were always fucking flipping on the fucking sets with fucking firearms and shit. That's the job of the fucking gun wrangler, man. They're passing the buck on that one. He's an asshole, but that's bullshit.
He had a little bit. He's not all the way innocent on that. If you read what actually happened. He's definitely had some kind of. It's not all his fault. It's definitely the fucking.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not all his fault.
But he has a little bit to pay for what happened to that lady. Let's see. Let's see. I can see Mayhem and Carnage with Keaton Byrne team up. It's going to be epic. I can feel it. I hope so. I hope so. I'm just
trying to they're trying to recapture the magic.
I don't want to see a bunch of CG. Hopefully they'll go practical with the effects. I don't want to like when they go into the underworld. I don't want to see a bunch of like CG fucking ghosts and all this shit. Go practical with the effects, man. I'm just don't change the aesthetic.
Stop motion.
Go stop motion. Yeah, go full. I want Tim Burton to go full Tim Burton, and this is where he does all this weird shit. This is where you need to come to like do all your weird shit. Don't try to please everyone like he's done in the last like fucking 20 years of movie making, just trying to make all these like pleasing.
Don't give me Big Fish. Don't give me Dark Shadows. Don't give me fucking Sweeney Todd.
Don't give me Dumbo.
Don't give me Dumbo. I want Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Tim Burton.
Yeah, go old school, man. Like, so yeah, we'll see. Hopefully Wednesday kind of woke him up and like he's getting that oh, maybe I should just do movies for me now, like which were working back in the day. So like instead of trying to be the studio guy. So we'll see. It looks like it's happening. I'm shocked.
I just want credits to roll, man.
Yeah.
Even as with the ticket,
it's not real.
I'll buy a ticket and it's going to happen where you go into the theater and then the fucking film reel burns or some shit.
Awesome. That'd be great if
the fucking theater lights go out. Like I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'd love to see Burton tackle a Spawn movie. I know I'm always on the Spawn kick, but that's because he's dope. Rick Rockstar, that's the new Beetlejuice. that shit's back and forth. That shit, I don't know if that's gonna happen right now, man.
No, because Blum Studios was hot as fuck when it was signed. They're fucking making some shit lately.
Yeah, and it's not looking good for Spawn. And they're trying to make Spawn a thing. Spawn, they keep on trying to make Spawn a thing, like, you know, but it's not. I don't think it's happening.
Spawn's a comic.
Spawn way. So yeah, this is happening. It's hopefully it's good because Beetlejuice is one of my childhood favorite films, man. I love Beetlejuice when I was a kid.
I love Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Don't fucking. They had their chance to make that when they could have.
Mm.
Don't make it. That's. I don't want this movie to fuck up the whole Beetlejuice shit.
Yeah. Sometimes they kind of some of these legacy sequels come out and they kind of ruin the old movies. That's why some of them I've refused to watch because I don't want to ruin. Like Coming to America 2, I refuse to watch it because I don't want to. I love that movie so much.
It's bad.
I don't want to take my love for that movie because of this movie, you know. So, I guess I'll take a quick thoughts on Ghostbusters. All women Ghostbusters was meh. Still, I watched the first 10 minutes, couldn't do it. But the Ghostbusters was a kids movie. It was awesome. What's the next newest Ghostbusters all about? It's okay. It's good. It's good at parts. Really good at parts. It's too many characters. Too many. The first hour is introducing and reintroducing characters, one after another. There's a new character, then you have to bring in the old characters, then the characters from the other movie, the last movie, and it just fucking drags the movie. I just want to get them to busting ghosts, and I want to get them to the storyline. I love the inclusion of the old Ghostbusters, but the new character, they're trying to shoehorn the characters from the last movie, the secondary characters from the last movie in here.
Secondary.
Yeah,
you don't need those.
And introducing like 4 or 5 new characters also, which super like kind of drags the movie. The second half is great. Once they get all that bullshit out of the way, it flows pretty good. But it was lacking. This I blame on the director. This is why I was worried when Jason Reitman wasn't coming back to direct this movie. The guy who directed Monster House and all these other movies. I was worried about the director, and the biggest issue with this movie is the direction of the movie. I appreciate that him trying to bring in some of the real Ghostbusters stuff in. That was cool, but it was too much into this movie. It was convoluted. They should have simplified the story. And there's a couple characters I like. Camille Nanjiani. He had some great lines. He's like he's a big character in the movie, but I think it was a little too much, bringing some of the weird goofiness that didn't need to be in this movie. I think you just focused on the original Ghostbusters and the new Stranglers family would have been fine. They rarely did any ghost busting. It was very few and far between in the ghost busting.
Question: did they set up for a sequel?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Set up.
Hopefully, if they do go sequel, they just fucking fix those problems and know what to do. Right, the next one. Hopefully, this doesn't end it.
I don't want to see this dude come back and direct. I don't want him directing it. Either Jason Reitman comes in or get somebody else to direct it. I think that the biggest problem was the direction of this movie. But I still enjoyed it. I still love seeing those characters. I still had fun with it. But it just there was such a good movie in there, but it was just convoluted with too many characters. So I think they could have cut 5 or 6 characters out of this movie. It would have been fine. And it's just too many characters. The first half was just too much of like, hey, this character, remember this character? Oh, this character's over here now. Oh, this character's interning over here. Oh, this character, that's why this character's over here. Hey, we just introduced this new character that doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but they want to be in the movie. That's cool, but we don't need this character. Patton Oswalt.
Oh wow!
it just introducing all these elements that just kind of made it too. Like I just want to see Ghostbusters. I just want to see them going around catching ghosts and making some quips and saving the world. Like fucking, I don't know. It was just a lot really convoluted, man. So, but I still had fun as a Ghostbusters fan. You will have fun with it, but it just, I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of like left me like, oh man, I wish there's such a good movie in there, but it just, Ghostbusters was, I wouldn't say disappointment. It just, I was just
didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah, it didn't live up to because that was my number one movie of the year. That was my number one most anticipated movie of the year. But my concerns were, there's a lot of characters. What are they going to do with those secondary characters from the last movie and kind of shoehorning them? We have to have them in there. I love podcasts. Great character. He's aged like 10 years in the fucking last 3 years. But it really didn't need to be in the movie. Lucky did not need to be in this movie.
Who's Lucky?
The chick from the last movie.
His girl buddy.
Yeah.
She does. Why is she visiting?
It's one of the issues, man. Just like kind of shoehorning these people. She's not just visiting. She's part of the science team.
So people let their kids fucking do that shit.
Yeah,
okay.
These podcasts said he was it's not really a big fucking, but he's like he told his parents he was at space camp, but he's interning for
that's
Ray.
Great. See, but he's lying.
He's interning for Ray.
Yeah,
and their interaction is cool and all. But I love Dan Aykroyd in this is great. Bill Murray has like more of a role in this one, not too much, but like Dan Aykroyd's more of a character in this one. It's kind of. I'm just kind of bummed that we didn't. This had so much potential to be a really fucking awesome movie, but it's worth checking out if you're a Ghostbusters fan. I probably will watch it again because I'm a big Ghostbusters fan. But that first half is really fucking really fucking convoluted with all these story points, and there's another subplot with McKenna Grace, and I don't want to spoil it, but is
she a main character in it at all?
Yeah, she's a main character,
okay.
But it's this subplot is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of awkward, this subplot with her, and it's I get why like there's some the neckbeards hating on it because of some undertones, but it's a lot. They throw a lot at you in this fucking movie. But if you're a Ghostbusters fan, go check it out. You'll have fun.
Why every time I hear that neckbeard shit, I'm like, who the fuck are you people, man? Fucking troglodytes. Go back to your fucking caves.
They're incels that don't get laid, and they can take it out.
Go to your cave.
They take
Get off the internet.
They thought they were gonna grow up to marry Pam Anderson, and they didn't. So they fucking now they're
fake ass space monkeys.
Yeah. Rick Rockstar prefers sequels to remakes. It depends on the sequel. A lot of sequels suck. A lot of remakes suck. Just make them good. Like I want, if you're gonna make a sequel, you're gonna make a prequel, you're gonna make anything, make them good.
I don't like people who fucking take a sequel who don't have any connection or who don't have feelings invested into the franchise.
Yeah. Like Jason Reitman was perfect to direct Afterlife because he has first of all he has nice Ivan Reitman.
He has skin in the game.
And he really cared about those characters, and he was a Ghostbusters fan from day one, and it shows on the screen. Like Afterlife is great. Like
he was in Ghostbusters too, right?
Yeah. My dad says you're full of crap.
My dad says you're full of crap.
At least the second half was okay for me. Yeah.
My dad says
Ghostbusters Frozen Emperor trailer looks awesome though. Yeah, the trailers look good. I'm gonna give it a chance. Well, yeah, you'll have fun with it. It's not a bad movie. It's just it could have been great. It could have been awesome. It's just convoluted. Rick Rockstar got another wacky wish for a sequel. The original cast, Three Amigos Part Dos. Part Dos. They're still alive. But
I don't know. Chases the issue.
Yeah, no one wants to work with Chevy Chase anymore.
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole.
You know what you could do is you could bring in Will Ferrell and make him his son. Make Dusty Bottom's son his illegitimate son.
I don't want to see Will Ferrell in anything.
Or you have to get somebody else because Chevy Chase is such a dick these days.
I hate Will Ferrell.
So do I. He's a Dodger fan.
Put in Bill Hader. I'd rather see
Bill Hader would be good.
Yeah, it would be the modern Three
Dusty
Amigos.
Yeah. Modern Three Amigos.
Bill Hader.
Oh fuck no! Lonely Island.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not a bad.
You get the Lonely Island to be the Three Amigos. That'd be great. Jorma Taccone as fucking Little Ned Niederlander. Great.
All right, so please like and subscribe to the show if you haven't already. Like the video. Turn on the notification bell so you know when we jump on. We're usually right now we're doing Saturdays, but hopefully, I think Saturday's been working for us right now, but that might change. So that's why you need to turn on the bell, and so you know when we jump on. And if you want to leave some comments, ask some questions in the video after the fact, please. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. So all right, let's see. One more comment.
We should get a script room for this. Rick Rock, fucking have SF Comic Book Co. presents. Dude, I'm telling you, we have better ideas for sequels than most people.
We'll have the Three Amigas and really piss off the neckbeards.
Oh,
Melissa McCarthy and Leslie
no!
All the chicks from Ghostbusters. That'll break the internet.
That's not pissing out neckbeards. That's pissing off fans, bro. We could do a female cast for that. Would be great. Yeah, it's just not them. No.
All right, let's jump into the X-Men review. So X-Men 97. X-Men 97 premiered. This was announced a few years ago, and this was like one of okay, we're going to go back to the original show ended in 97. So they're going back to that original show. We're okay, what are they going to do with this? Are they going to be the same animations, the same characters? Are we going to jump ahead? This jumps in right after that show. I think 6 months after the show ended. The last couple seasons of X-Men, the TV show, are not great. The fifth season is really bad. They changed the animation, and they were supposed to end with season 4. I was just looking this up the other day. They were supposed to end with season 4, and they were going to end with Archangel, Psylocke, Bishop, and Shard joining the X-Men. And that was going to be the end of it. But they came back for another season. They changed animation studios. The animation in that fifth season is fucking horrendous. It's hard for me to watch. There's a couple good episodes, but it's really hard to watch that show. But the 90s X-Men is one of the most important cartoons in comic bookdom. This kind of set forth. This was a big hit for Marvel. This is one of the main hits early on when they were in a lot of trouble. So this kind of set forth the MCU pretty good. This is like a precursor to the MCU pretty much. And this was a gateway drug to for a lot of fans into the comics and to the toys and to all the other shit. So for me, but when I was, I started reading comics when I was 9. I was X-Men was the first thing I kind of gravitated towards. My uncles and a couple friends were X-Men fans. They gave me some X-Men books, and I fell in love with the X-Men right away. They just looked fucking super cool. The art was always really good. The storylines were so fucking crazy and interesting. So when 92, when the X-Men cartoon premiered, that was fucking the Super Bowl for me. When this cartoon, I remember the day it came on, the first episode, I was just fucking giddy as fuck. I videotaped it. I was fucking, I watched it a billion times. So this was an important show for a lot of reasons that way. So this coming out. We had some Marvel's been kind of hit or miss with their shit recently. Their animation shit has been kind of okay. Like the What If stuff has been okay, but I was pretty curious about this. Seeing the trailers and stuff, I was like, okay, I'm on board. I'm pretty excited about this. And the first 2 episodes dropped. Fucking amazing, man. I fucking had a lot of fun with these shows, man. I was just fucking like they're pulling from stuff they from the comics. There's some great storylines they're pulling from that are pretty crazy. So I'm pretty I was blown away. The animation's great. Some of the voice cast is kind of hit or miss. Some of the guys they brought back, they like Rogue sounds like somebody described it as your 70-year-old aunt that smokes 3 packs a day. She sounds, it's the original actress, but she sounds like it's 30 years later. And some of the guys the guy who's doing Cyclops sounds perfect. The guy who originally did Cyclops passed away a couple years ago. A couple of them sound okay. There's a new guy doing Gambit. He sounds fine. The guy doing Wolverine sounds a little different, but apparently that's on purpose because they wanted to sound more like Charles Bronson. That was the original idea for Wolverine, to be like a Charles Bronson like type voice, so that he's trying to kind of mimic Charles Bronson. So that's on purpose.
Yeah, but he's not doing Charles Bronson then.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Charles Bronson movie?
Yeah, so it's that one's like kind of like sometimes you hear Wolverine, then it kind of like sounds a little different sometimes. A new person is doing Jubilee. Actually, it was a white actress doing Jubilee back in the day, so they wanted an Asian actress to do. Well, actually, the actress that originally did Jubilee said, "Hey, I want an Asian actress to actually play Jubilee." Some of the voices sound very different, but I can look past it. It's fine. So what was your initial thoughts? We'll go into spoilers in a minute, but what are your initial thoughts about seeing this episode and what like the 92? What did like the 92 series mean to you? And what are your thoughts going into the show?
Dude, well, the 97 means so much to me. When they referenced the first episode, you can almost imagine the whole opening of that first X-Men episode as it premiered. I think we can all call back to, Jubilee running. And it's a huge callback. I love that they do call back to a lot of stuff from the original. The big thing for me is the animation, the update from that style. I actually kind of dug it.
It's clean. It's really clean. It has the essence, but it's like
different. It's updated.
Yeah,
it's updated. Certain designs I'm not very happy with. Namely one Rogue. Rogue's supposed to be the bombshell.
They kind of underplayed her.
And that's part of her thing. She's like that Southern sassy belle, and the other person that looks weird out of costume is Gambit. It looks strange. Like, dude, wouldn't his hair be a little bit more flat? Because I do remember in certain scenes that his hair was more flat when he was out of costume. His hair still stayed up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's got that much product to do that shit unless he's fucking raiding Storm's fucking bin. So just that's minor things, but like I said, it's design. Voice, I noticed it, dude. Like what they said, I think I remember saying to Krista, it sounds like these people who they brought back, like they all smoked 1,000 pack of cigarettes between then and now, or 3,000 packs of cigarettes or some shit. But it sounds very. They should re-voice cast going forward. Just get the sound that you want and just go through them because
the dude doing Cyclops sounds pretty.
He's good. He's dope.
Yeah, he sounds pretty close. So
he's dope. I like Bishop too. Bishop's another bad design. I want the mullet.
Yeah, that was part of his character.
Yeah, I want the mullet. And people are like, well, it's still 97, man. The mullet was still big back then. Trying to think of what else when it comes. Beast was perfect. Jubilee was perfect.
Yeah, I love her little dance when she was going into the club.
Jean Grey was dope. Cyclops is a fucking G.
Cyclops is a badass. Dope to see it in the cartoon. Cyclops, I the first him, people shit on Cyclops a lot because
they don't know.
They've gotten nerfed. Even in the old cartoon show, he was just kind of the.
He was a background character.
Yeah. So now
he's the leader.
Yeah, they're giving Cyclops his flowers on this. He really he showed off some cool shit to do. He can do with his powers. He was definitely a highlight of the show was fucking Cyclops for me.
The first battle when he's starting to use his visor to use it as movement, I was like, dope, pretty sick. Glad they did that. I got fucking goosebumps when they're on the fucking plane. I thought to myself, wouldn't it be cool if this guy used, kind of short burst or whatever?
Same thing,
right? Short burst or something to come down.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to see what I saw.
That was probably one of the best superhero landings in a cartoon ever.
Dude, that gave me goosebumps. I was fucking like so fucking juiced. I was like, yeah, somebody's finally a fucking fan of Cyclops, because he is such a sick. And I know one of his detractors. We won't say who, Francisco, but he's sick. Because why? He's gonna look out for you no matter what. He's the way I like to equate him. People like to fucking love Captain America. He's Captain America for the X-Men.
Yeah.
He has his bet. Regardless, sometimes he can go kind of Magneto because he lets his judgment blind him. Like, this is the correct way and this is all it is. And he has to learn that. That's his problem. He's where Magneto was maybe when Magneto was first kind of going through his shit. But yeah, like if you go through one more, if I wasn't sure if they needed him. But the one cool thing about Morph is that you get a lot of characters through him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would have rather preferred Nightcrawler.
Yeah, and probably he's coming at some point this season.
To start, I mean,
I would rather have Nightcrawler. If we're gonna,
I'd rather have Nightcrawler.
We're gonna have the Wolverine like friend buddy, him and Wolverine in the comic, like early in the Chris Claremont run, are really good friends and they're good buddies. So, I wouldn't mind seeing that dynamic too. But I understand why you bring Morph. Morph was a big character from the previous cartoon, so I guess you have to bring him in, and it's your chance to bring in. Get these cameos from different characters that you don't get to see too often. So that's I get that, but I want to see those characters show back up. Like, I want to see those characters come in. So hopefully they do.
Wolverine is okay. Other than the voice, I love the animation on Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine and Wolverine's great because he's just has like these like small moments.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need to be the main character. I'm sure there's going to be an episode focused on Wolverine, which is fine. But he doesn't need to be the main character in every fucking X-Men thing. Like, he needs to be what he is in this show.
So one of the perfect parts of Chris to point that shit out. Like, so when Jean's about to pop, this motherfucker goes. She's like, "Oh my god, he's here!" And he goes, "Apocalypse, where?" And he's fucking just like
I
ready.
laughed out loud. As one of my favorite moments of the fucking show.
He was like, "Where?" Just ready to rock. But the moment he found out it was something else, the look of terror came on his face was great, dude.
Yeah,
he's like,
I love that. I love that moment. That moment was fucking great. He's here. He's coming. Who? Apocalypse? I laughed out loud. That was such a good moment.
The moments in this.
Let's go into spoilers. I'll put the spoilers down here because we're going to be talking some plot points. Go watch X-Men if you haven't watched it already. I've watched it twice. I kind of want to watch it again.
So do I.
Yeah, it's fucking really good, man. The animation's great. The music's back. It's awesome. Go watch it. So yeah, let's talk some spoilers here. So yeah, the first episode we get kind of a parallel to the first episode of the 92 series. They're fighting the Sentinels. They're rescuing a young mutant, Roberto da Costa.
Hell yeah,
Sunspot. So it kind of parallels the first one where they're rescuing Jubilee and like they fight Sentinels and stuff. So great episode. This is the first episode was like, it takes place about 6 months after Xavier's death. Jean Grey's pregnant. And the characters are kind of lost without the Professor X, and Cyclops is trying to fill that void and trying to be the leader. And he's getting a little bit of pushback. They're kind of getting lazy as X-Men, like, oh, we don't need to do anything, everything's fine. It's like, hey, not everything's fine. There's still the Friends of Humanity. They're still out there. So We get some good stuff in this episode. The action is really good. I love how they use their
pacing.
powers. The pacing's really good. It's a half hour, but it feels like it kind of goes by, but you get a good you get a full meal of characters and stuff. The action was really good. That opening scene when they're fighting the Friends of Humanity and Cyclops is skirting around and Storm comes in with her powers. That scene too, like jumping forward a bit in the desert when she fucking turns the sand into glass and then fucking shreds the Sentinels. That was a fucking awesome scene. What does Cyclops say? Give him the weather report. Or
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome, dude. Like their interactions, they're like it's such good banter back and forth. That's what the X-Men is, like they fight, they bicker, they're a family, but in the end, when the shit goes down, they can throw down. I love the combination of the powers and the action is really good. Just some great, like, just little moments, like fucking, just like the little interactions are fucking so good. The first episode, what do you thought? Like some of the highlights for the first episode for you?
First episode's seeing a little bit of Sunspot's fucking powers. That was huge to me because he's one of my favorite characters. You kind of learn to love him through some of the books. When you read them. I did love the parallels of the whole Jubilee thing. I love that he hit on her at the end, gave him his car, and he was just like, I have a private jet too. I'll let you fly it. And he goes, Playboy and all that. And he goes, oh yeah, by the way, single. Like fuck, I just love that because it's that teenage fucking like romance. It was dope that he had fucking Robert DaCosta got game. He's fucking throwing it at her. I loved the end of that episode though.
Yeah. When Magneto comes in. Yeah.
Because right now he solidifies why he's my favorite character in that universe. He's very fucking complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Super complicated, super conflicted, but he's gonna honor, his boy's last wish. He's gonna do right.
Mm-hmm.
And going into the second episode, the speech at the end was the greatest speech ever.
That's pulling from X-Men 200, like almost verbatim. Some of that speech. That's a very key issue. That's when the trial, like the same costume, same like kind of UN setting, him in the handcuffs, like fucking on trial for all his crimes. So that was that pulled straight from the comic. Yeah, that was a very, very, very key issue that X-Men 200. Allows you to change that, and that's when Nathan was born also in that issue. So they pulled a lot of stuff from that. So I was like, oh shit! Like the Easter. If you're an X-Men fan, the Easter eggs they throw in here, just like little things they throw in here, it's it kind of rewards you for like reading 50 years of comics. It was cool to see that speech and that moment. Yeah, we'll jump into episode 2. The stuff with I love the stuff with Rogue too. The stuff with Magneto and
Rogue.
Yeah, and that's pulled directly from the comics. In the Savage Land, they had a little flirtation going on during the Jim Lee run, and then in Age of Apocalypse, they were married. Yeah, he's the only one that can he's the only one that can touch her without her absorbing his powers. So they're pulling that, and Gambit's going to be he's going to be cuckolded. So sorry, Gambit.
I'm not. Gambit's who he is, man. Some good battle scenes with Gambit in that. Oh.
Yeah, that's it's some good shots in there. We pull there's a lot of shit that you pull from the comics. We get that great Jean Grey giving birth scene. That scene with Wolverine is fucking so good. I love them like driving, and she's throwing people out of the way while he's driving. That scene was great. I love the parallels to fucking January 6th too. Like the fucking people storming the cat. Like X-Men's woke. Yes, X-Men's been woke. Since day one.
No, you know what it is? It's just like, no, this is the whole fucking thing. I love it. you guys want to come out like, oh, this is woke. It's like, oh, I love it. Now I know.
You know what they're realizing? They're on the fucking wrong side of fucking history. You guys are the bad guys. You guys
are the bad guys, man.
You guys are acting like villains. Like this is. That's why people are like fucking. Oh, like they're taking a look at their own selves. Like, yeah, you're the villain. You're the bad guy.
This is why families sometimes won't talk to certain family members. They're just like, we can't. You're the bad guy.
Yeah, you're acting like a fucking villain right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that people are getting so butthurt over that shit. I was like, yeah, maybe you should look into your
read a comic once in a while.
Yeah,
you might learn something.
That stuff was great. I love Morph turning into all the different characters. We got Psylocke, Colossus, Lady Deathstrike.
Awkward when he turned into Jean Grey though. Awkward. Because Wolverine just didn't know. Like, oh god damn it, Jeannie. Like, oh god, what the fuck?
I did like when he was trying to cheer him up, he brought him some like chips and beer, and Wolverine's all depressed, so he turns into Sabretooth to fucking wrestle with him. I'll get you.
He jumped out hella quick. Oh, he was like, ready to fight him. That was fun, man.
Yeah, I like their dynamic. It's cool to have the and that's all you need from Wolverine. He doesn't need to be the main character. Doesn't need to be the fucking guy, like I said. Yeah, great. Fucked up moment too. The Friends of Humanity, we brought Executioner out. He's a character from the comics also. It's a different character, different guy. I think in the comic he was like an FBI agent or something. He comes in. They modified the inhibitor collars to basically take away a mutant's powers permanently. And the bullet was intended for Magneto. Storm jumps in front, gets blasted. This happened in the comic, not in this way, but it did happen in the comic where she got blasted by I think Rogue was the target, and Storm took the hit for Rogue in the comic where she gets her powers taken away permanently. And this was a big plot point in the comics for a long time. Storm without her powers. So it's a major thing. And I saw some of the episode titles coming up, and they're doing the life death storyline. And so the one who created in the comics, the one who created the device was Forge. So she basically goes to Forge.
Okay, perfect.
And so her and Forge have this like a little thing going on. So they're gonna have that storyline at some point. And Storm kind of becomes badass, and she becomes a badass without her powers. For a little while, she learns to like be confident in herself, or she doesn't need powers to be a badass. She doesn't need powers to be a leader. She actually at one point took over the X-Men team. She beat Cyclops without her powers, but Cyclops was kind of going through some shit with Madeline Pryor and the baby and all this shit.
So here it comes. Yeah,
he wasn't in the right mind for all this shit. All right, so. Speaking of that, this is a big plot in the comics. The Madeline Pryor, Jean Grey, Cyclops triangle. At one point, after Jean Grey died in the comics, after the Phoenix Saga, she was thought dead for a long time. So they came out with a character called Madeline Pryor and everybody's like, oh, she looks exactly like Jean Grey. She looks like Jean Grey. And it was originally it was supposed to be like Cyclops. He gets his Jean Grey and gets to go off in the sunset and kind of getting written off. But a couple of writers came in like, no, we're going to do this. So they made Madeline Pryor a clone of Jean Grey, used by Mr. Sinister to basically breed with Cyclops so they can have a child, because Sinister was all about having Jean and Cyclops. Their DNA is super important to like breeding a generation of like powerful mutants. So basically tricks Madeline Pryor and basically tricks Cyclops to have and basically marrying her and having a kid. So it looks like they're going down that route. It looks like the Jean Grey that is the clone, the one that with the baby is the clone, and the real Jean Grey has come back. So that's it. And Cyclops is about to go through a lot of fucking fucked up shit if they're going to follow what they're doing in the comic. I think we're going to get the toy line kind of spoiled a little bit. We're going to get the Goblin Queen. So we might get some of the Inferno. One of my favorite X-Men storylines, Inferno, where she kind of makes a deal with some demons and like basically wants to. It gets crazy. I don't want to spoil too much from the comic, but it gets fucking crazy. Cyclops is about to go through some shit. I feel fucking bad for Cyclops. He's about to go through some shit. But yeah, what'd you think of this whole bringing in the Madeline Pryor?
I thought that was coming because I can hear when they were just talking. Some of the dialogue was like, oh my god, are they saying that shit? Calling each other darling. I was like, come on.
Yeah, they did that in the comics, the cartoon
Yeah.
too, the original cartoon.
They shouldn't. It just comes
And her trying to push him to like leave the X-Men too. That was like in the comic too. Like he was like really trying hard. Hey, we need to leave here. We need to leave.
So that part there was like, I was just like, yeah, that's gonna be, you know, Goblin Queen. But then when she went through like the astral plane, I was just like, well, she's Jean Grey. Is she holding up? I guess she had to hold up the facade when she went against you know, Guy Ritchie, and she's trying to get the information and shit. That's where I thought that you would probably see something else, you know, in the astral plane. She couldn't control it, but she did. Threw me for a loop. And then at the end, when we get the fucking reveal, I was just like, aha, it is going that way. So I'm glad, because I do want to see Mr. Sinister. I want to see a lot of things. I want to see where this is going.
Yeah, I want to see if Apocalypse is going to have to be involved too, because
that's where I think it's going.
Yeah, Apocalypse is going to need to be involved because in the comic, the baby gets infected by the organic virus and has to get sent to the future because they can't cure him now, and of course it becomes Cable, the mutant Cable. So we're going to see Cable. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Apocalypse. We're going to it's going to be interesting.
That could be the finale.
Yeah, they have to send the baby into the future or some shit, or and then and then we can do an episode next season about, you know, them.
This has a second season. I was about to ask that.
They said they have the second season written, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna. This is getting a lot of
right now.
Yeah, but it's getting a lot of praise, a lot of like. My feed is just all X-Men 97. People are just super hyped on this. So this is the best, like this is the most positive thing Marvel has done in a while, where everybody's kind of on board. And you're gonna get your distractors that are just gonna fucking hate things no matter what.
Well, the thing is, anybody who detracts from this and they say they've read the comics is lying to you.
Yeah.
Because if you continually read the comics, you have no issue with none of this.
Yeah, this is you. If you read the comics, this is like a love letter to you. Like, hey, thanks for reading all the comics. Here's some little Easter eggs for you. There's they on that newspaper. No one's pointing this out, but
yes,
Maggot's on the cover. I like no one's pointing that out. I was like, there's Maggot right there. We talking about, and there's a little byline for Peter Parker and Eddie Brock on the newspaper. Like those little like things that they put on like
the wanted poster, the missing poster on the pole.
Marrow. Yeah, so they're pulling some deep cuts out of the comics, man. They're and that's what kind of the original show did too. They had these little Easter eggs and these little like Spider-Man's hand would pop out, or they had just these like you see Doctor Strange or some shit. So I'm kind of getting to a theory that this is going to become canon for the MCU at some point. Maybe this is the parallel universe that Deadpool is going to turn the X-Men movie universe into the X-Men 97 universe.
That'd be great.
Kind of streamline it into the X-Men 97 universe. And that's hey, you got all your characters ready to go. You don't have to do any fucking like origin stories. Just get them in there.
That'd be great, man. And the thing is that those suits too.
Yeah, what do you think? Should they keep these suits, or like a second season kind of maybe tweak them, get some updated suits?
I wouldn't mind if they went for some of the more updated suits that are being used now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing I wouldn't mind seeing.
It depends where they go after season 2, because that's because if Apocalypse is involved, what storyline are they going to be going forward with Apocalypse? Because Apocalypse, they're not going to stop him. He's just going to appear. Right. Like he's going to probably be the big plot point for another season or. Yeah.
And they said they're going to pull some from the. There's been since the show, there's been 30 years of X-Men storylines they're going to pull, and some of the producers said they might pull from some of the Kurokoan stuff.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I want I want to see them kind of hint at some of that stuff. So it could be. It's dope to see X-Men 97 has a kid. We got memories. It just sucks as adults we're going to criticize it. Yeah, people just want to shit on things too. Like.
Well, I think the fact that we've grown since then, but the whole thing is that was the cool thing about being born when we were, as far as like Gen X, like especially where we were born. We're in the city, we went to school with everybody, man. Like,
yeah, I went to school.
We're cool with everybody. I fucking don't. dude. I hate stupid people. I don't hate anybody, based on anything else. If you're fucking smart, yeah. If you're fucking an idiot, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with you. That's one thing. But everybody has a fucking opinion now, and that's the fucking problem. And that's what sparks like discord, because somebody fucking says something so fucking profoundly down. X-Men is woke now. It's like, are you serious? that just lets me know who you are. Just like the same thing I said about folks who do the whole Robert Pattinson Twilight. You're telling me you're dumb, and not in so many words, but that's what you're telling me. I don't want to talk. I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you based on that opinion.
I still refuse to watch Twilight though.
No. I get that part, but to hate an actor just because he did a movie, that's kind of fucking stupid.
Big Leo 415 thought FOH was fuck out of here. Friends of Humanity.
When I saw FOH, I knew it was Friends of Humanity, man. But you know what? It could mean fuck out of here too. That's what they're telling me. Get the fuck out of here.
Mutant. You're stinking mutant.
They said page me, dude, on the fucking thing. I was like laughing when she pointed out. I was like, yeah, she did. They did. I missed it.
They were old, man. Sinister with the sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth.
Yeah. I loved Olivia Munn Psylocke. She looked great. She wasn't the best actress.
No, but, we don't know.
I like the fact that she fought to have her in that costume, which is cool.
The whole thing is we don't know, because the thing is they didn't even use her. She just showed up.
Yeah, and she just like ran off at the end. Yeah, I just rewatched that. There's some good stuff in there. Like there's some very, very horrendous,
really bad stuff in there.
Yeah. The apocalypse shit just fucking ruins it. There should have been 2 movies. They fucked up that. Sorry. Let's see. I like Sunfire, not Sunfire. I like Sunfire.
Both.
Yeah, I like both.
I like both.
I think Sunfire can kick Sunspot's butt.
I think Sunfire might be a Omega level.
I don't know. Sunspot is pretty strong. And he absorbs. Maybe he can absorb Sunfire's fire.
That's possible.
Too. Yeah.
Because but he's like, fucking Sunspot has like the power of a sun, like, or I mean, Sunfire.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hands.
Do I have it up? I do have. Yeah, I got him right up there. Let me see if up in the corner, top right. So he's up there. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we see him at one point, because if we do, they're going Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah. I wonder if they're building up to. If they can do. If they have Sunspot, maybe they're building up to maybe a New Mutant spinoff. Like Magneto teaching, like that's what happened in the comics. They once Xavier was gone, Magneto took over the school and he started teaching the New Mutants. So I wouldn't mind seeing like Magic and Cannonball. Yeah, Cannonball got introduced in that last season of X-Men. So maybe get a little New Mutants episode or a spinoff. That'd be cool. I'll be totally down with that.
I wonder what the next one they're going to be. I know it's going to be a lot with the Goblin Queen, but I wonder if they're going to be on the search for new X-Men.
Yeah. I think we're going to introduce introduce more of the school element too. They didn't really do that in the previous series. So bring in some of these young mutants and we could have Magneto training them. Yeah. So, where are the TMNT from Comic-Con, Rick? Where is it?
Dude, that box is huge. I want to put it up somewhere.
Did you open it?
Yeah, it's opened.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't want to take the figures out because I don't really want to put them. I need to rework some of that right over there.
I need to come over, man.
I know it's just there's so much shit to go up still, and limited space.
Unlimited space. Yeah, that scene with Magneto when he fucking grabs the UN people and goes up into the fucking sky and just fucking that's such an epic fucking we were talking about Dragon Ball last week. That's such a epic anime fucking type scene. I thought it was fucking sick.
Oh, dude, Magneto, he's a shit.
Yeah,
I just love that he's just like. He's making little quips too, like, you guys want me to, I'm the one here, see your guys are turning against you, but because you have a monster on trial. Who would have thought?
What do you say?
Shit like that.
Don't make me Don't make me disappoint you or something.
Yeah, don't make me disappoint you.
Yeah, that was good. That's some good dialogue in this. Yeah, pulled directly from the comics, a lot of that stuff. So that's a great storyline too. If you ever read it, The Trial of Magneto, that's a fucking really good story. He kind of changes. He does some fucking shitty shit in the comic where he uses his helmet to like kind of change the judge's mind. So he's a little more shitty in the comic, where he kind of changes. He does it with his words in this one. The other one in the comic, he did it kind of like dastardly. And it was funny how he changed in the comic. Like Chris Claremont really made him a character. Like, because before that, I was watching I forgot New Rockstars or somebody was talking about it. Yeah, because issue 150, that was kind of the turn up. Because before that, Magneto was just like, I'm going to destroy the world. Fuck everyone. I'm just an evil bastard. No real backstory. And X-Men 150, that's where they kind of brought in the Holocaust storyline, his origin and stuff. And his origin and his storyline. Quicksilver versus Flash. Flash would Quicksilver can run up to like I think 500 miles an hour. Flash can go up to the speed of light. So Flash would be pretty quick. Pretty quick.
I think once Quicksilver does one rotation of the Earth, fucking Flash has done like 6,000 or some shit. Or
that happened in the DC versus Marvel crossover. Yeah, he made short work of Quicksilver.
Yeah, he fucked him up.
Iron Fist.
Well, he is the Speed Force. Wally West. Speed Force.
So yeah, I think they can do some. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe a half a season in the Age of Apocalypse. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
They got the characters for it. That's why. That's the main. They got Bishop.
They kind of did that storyline where they go back in time to save Xavier in the original cartoon and stop Xavier from being ahead. So they did kind of a version of Age of Apocalypse where the future was like different. Wolverine and Storm were together. I remember that one. Yeah, they kind of did kind of a mini Age of Apocalypse, but I wouldn't mind seeing a proper Age of Apocalypse pulled, from the comic.
Yeah, we're fucking where Scott's and Havoc are working for Sinister or shit like that.
Yeah.
Everything is splintered.
Yeah, and then Xavier's gonna be back, of course. Richard Marquand actually did the voice for Xavier. Marquand, yeah.
Ross Marquand, dude, yeah. He's everywhere, man. I like him as the Immortal on Invincible.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it was good. Good show. I think
watch
it's
it.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
Go watch it. It's really good. Just only thing that angers me. This is why I want everything at once.
Everywhere, all at once.
I want all the episodes already.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing. I would have watched them all that night.
I would have.
I would have watched them. I stayed up till midnight to watch it. And it was fucking amazing. All right, so let's jump into the pool list. Pool. It's getting hot out there, and all right, Mr. Rick, what's on your pool list?
Still playing Final Fantasy VII, and there's a show on Netflix. I think I talked about it before, the Physical 100, where they get different athletes from different parts of sports or different, just like this year they have cosplayer, they have a firefighter, and they compete through different physical competitions. I think the first one, to rank them, they all have to jump on a treadmill, run for 10 minutes, and then after the 10 minutes, the treadmill that racked up the most distance, the top 50 continue going, the bottom 50 are then ranked. Then you get to the next round, they take like the next 20 or 30, I forgot the amount, until you finally get to everybody where you rank them all. So everybody, they just keep running. Once they rank them all, they let them choose their opponent, and they go into one of 3 trials. The 3 trials have to do with the ball. So you have 3 minutes to get control of this ball, or you want to be in control at the end of it. So some guys play keep away, some guys just fucking wrestle with the other guy, and some guys try to hold on to it while the other guys, trying to tug at it and trying to take it away at the very last second. You can do this in either like more of an obstacle area where you have things to run around to play keep away. You can do it in a water pit, or you can do it in the octagon. And it's sick, man. They go from trials to trials, and then they kind of just keep whittling the teams down. I'm not big on reality shows, especially competitions, because everybody's always trying to fuck somebody, when it comes to shit like that. But this is different because it's actual physical ability that's getting you through. It's teamwork. There's rules within certain games that you can, if the guy's running with a sandbag, if he hasn't got there yet, you can take him. But once they're in the area, that's their bag. You can't touch it. So it's sick, man. For anybody who likes any kind of like physical, like American Ninja Warrior, or even like old school Double Dare. Yeah, check the Physical 100 on Netflix. Are you there? Nobody? Oh, let me see. What else did I talk about? Final Fantasy. Started, still going through Final Fantasy. Got the new in the new zone, and it's pretty dope. I'm about to go to the next zone. I think I'm about says I'm about like 85% of the game through. I'm trying to do everything 100%. I did the first game everything 100%. So I'm trying to do this one the same. But it's fun. It's super fun. It's engaging. It's one of the best games. Yeah, it's one of the best remakes I've ever played. I still haven't played Battlefront yet, though. I'll probably play
Battlefront's fun.
I'll probably get that as soon as I'm done playing Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we definitely got to jump online. I heard they're fixing the issues with Battlefront right now. So
hopefully by the time I download it, all issues will be taken care of, and I don't have to play a buggy game.
Yeah. I got some comics that came out. End of the first arc for the Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers. Fucking really good, man. This I highly recommend it. If you're a Transformer fan. Please read this story. It's I think it's gonna read better too in a collection. But great fucking storyline, man. Some epic moments in this. Really cool. So yeah, if you're a Transformers fan, Energon. This is Skybound. Robert Kirkman's imprint for Image. It's really good. So he's Robert Kirkman. I've been talking about this for a while. Robert Kirkman has the license for the G.I. Joe and Transformers. This is the first story arc. Just any issue 6. Fucking really good, man. Really, the art's really good. The storyline is really good. Does some cool shit with the comics. Another part of that series is Joshua Williamson doing Cobra Commander. Another great issue. Cobra Commander kind of in the swamps fighting the Dreadnoks. It's some cool fucking moments. There's a very epic moment that happens at the end of the issue with a character from the G.I. Joe the movie. It's pretty badass. Pretty sick. Did not expect that one. So some good issues. You must have read it. Some cool very cool. Part 6 of the Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong just came out. This line has been fun. This issue particularly has been really fucking cool. They had the Green Lantern Voltron moment where the Lanterns come together and make a big fucking construct.
Oh god,
really cool. Green Lantern Robo. But there's another cool moment that Rick's gonna mark out for. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but they turned the Batwing into the Robotech, the fucking robot mid-form.
Oh, that looks fucking dope.
Yeah, I want that toy so bad.
I want that shit. Yeah.
So they modified the Batwing to turn into like these like fucking
did it full transformed into a fucking robot?
Not yet, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. This is the second to last issue coming out. It's been a lot of. It's pretty cool, man. It's been a lot. This storyline has been a lot of fun.
So has it been all them trying to take them down the whole time, just like a giant fucking epic battle or something?
It's been like crazy, like fucking Aquaman had to release a Kraken to fight Godzilla.
Shit.
It's been a lot of epic moments, like Gorilla Grodd worshiping King Kong. It's crazy. Lex Luthor has control of Mecha Godzilla. It's insane, dude. It's fucking like they do some crazy moments. It's been a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
god, that's
Yeah, a lot of fucking
that
holy
shit
shit.
that you would think about as a kid.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's Batman builds a giant robot, of course, and like the Flash is like powering it, and Cyborg's like helping control it. It's fucking some like really cool like fucking fan moments and shit. So yeah, I think the collection comes out in a few months, so I'm definitely gonna get collected. But it's fucking pretty awesome. Let's see. Anyone get the new WWE game? I wouldn't mind getting. I wouldn't mind getting the game, but I'm just kind of. I don't want to support WWE right now, so I don't want to give them any money. The AEW game.
Yeah, I can't get it because I don't watch it. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's cool that you can go in and create your own characters and like
play. If it's not like I'm playing that game in AEW or anything.
2K 18 and 19 were the last good WWE games. I heard the last few of them been fucking shit.
I just don't watch anymore.
Neat Comics from Renee. Owl's Comics used to be on 16th in Valencia. No, 18th in Guerrero. Used to be 17th in Guerrero. But moved to Stockton like 2000. That is not the same Owl's Comics. That is a different Owl's Comics in 2008. Al moved to Minneapolis after
Minnesota.
After the shop moved to Market Street, and then he moved. Yeah, that's a different Owl's Comics.
Yeah.
Heat 2 thoughts from Lori. It's supposed to be a prequel, right?
How can you call it part 2 then?
I think that's just the working title.
Okay.
That's not an official.
It should be
title.
like Heat.
Preheat. Yeah, call it preheat.
That was good. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I don't. Do we need a sequel? If it's a prequel, I'm good. I heard Adam Driver is attached to be Macaulay.
Yeah.
Neil Macaulay. We won't get Hannah, right? Because it should be just about. It should be about Neil. If anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if he gets to meet Chris as a young Chris. I wonder if he gets to meet the crew at that point. You know, Slick, all that shit. Those three guys, Sizemore and Val Kilmer's character, and maybe they're already talking to what's his name's character because he was like their original wheelman, Dennis Haysbert. You know,
yeah.
Before, so
it's I think Michael Mann being involved.
That's the good part. But I want a prequel. I just after seeing The Irishman, I don't know if I want fucking those guys to be on screen anymore.
Yeah. I think it's like I like. Yeah,
and Macaulay's dead.
Yeah, yeah. There's not much of a sequel, really. Like I don't see like Pacino going around, running around,
talking about the old days. Yeah.
Now I'm a sassy
great ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think we need to see that. Hondo just arrived. What I missed? We talked about the Alien trailer. We talked about the Beetlejuice trailer.
Rewind.
We talked about. We did a review of the X-Men '97 cartoon. Had some thoughts about Ghostbusters. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit.
We got 9 people in here. Like and subscribe, everybody, right now.
Yeah, everybody. I want to see 9 likes on the video. It's the most we've had in a long time at one time.
Oh shit!
Different Alice comics.
I'm like fucking geeking out.
Preheat, that's a good one. LOL.
Preheat. That's
you can have that one, Michael Mann.
You can't make that shit up, man. It writes itself.
It's Michael Mann, so I'm thinking it would be good. Yeah, Michael Mann's a great filmmaker.
Michael Mann's a good director, and the thing is, it's the genre he knows. It's crime. The only other than Miami Vice, which I didn't care for.
I kind of revisit that movie. I didn't really give it a chance when it first premiered. Maybe I'll kind of rewatch it now.
Better show than movie.
I'm just not a big Jamie Foxx fan, so okay,
I like Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell's good.
I didn't like Miami Vice. I thought it tried too hard to update.
Big Leo
warming up.
The Honda
Call it
DeLorean.
warm.
Heated. X-Men 97 was great. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, it was amazing. It was so really good.
Yeah. Anybody saying anything else, I'm just like,
It's a
there's
small.
look,
It's a
do I
small,
have problems with designs, problem with voices, all that shit? Yeah. Overall content was awesome.
a small minority of people shitted on it. So whatever, man. I don't take your opinion seriously. Sorry.
Eat a dick.
What Rick said. Oh, I got one more for my pull list. Got this good to have friends in places. So I got the Superpowers Bug, Blue Beetle's Bug. I'm super excited about this. I haven't opened it up yet, but this is the bug from the comic book, Blue Beetle's vehicle. It was also in the movie. There you go, can you see it right there?
Pretty dope.
Waiting for the Blue Beetle figure to be released. That should be released within the next month or so. So I might wait to open this up until I have the Beetle figure. He could like hang on from the little rope from the bottom, which is cool, straight from the comics. It's a little. I've seen pictures of it online. It's kind of small. I wish it was like a little bigger, but it's still cool to have. The fact that they made a Beetle, Blue Beetle bug figure is fucking cool.
Well, from the box size, it's not that fucking long. Why would they?
Yeah, it's
the
like
way they
this,
packaged
it's like
it?
this size. It's like this, almost like that size of the.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I
Not
wish it
actual
would have
size.
been bigger, but I'm okay. It's not like the end of the world. But it's fucking yeah. I'm super excited to have this. I can't wait to get the actual Blue Beetle figure.
Go see it.
Blue Beetle bug. I didn't see the live action movie. It was fun.
Go
a lot
see
of fun.
it. Go see it. It's the third Blue Beetle. It's Jaime Reyes, but it's good, man.
Yeah, and I love
it's post 52. Post 52 Blue Beetle.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of good fun movie, man. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed I didn't do better.
It's just what it is, man. You know, they're afraid of the brown.
What can Brown do for you?
Go watch. Yeah, I love it. Go watch A Day Without a Mexican. I fucking love that movie. It's a great movie. More fucking prevalent now than ever. Keep trying to keep us out. We'll keep coming in, motherfuckers. We're the boogeyman.
I'm the boogeyman.
I'm the boogeyman. We're the boogeyman.
All right. Anything else we need to catch up on? Anything else?
No. It just so far it looks like it's going to be a cool summer, man. It's going to not cruel summer, but a cool summer with
yeah. We should get a lot of good content coming out. A lot of good TV shows. A lot of good. Yeah, the rest of the year looks pretty loaded with a lot of shit. Yeah, we got House of the Dragon trailers dropped. I didn't even. There was so many trailers dropped this week. I didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Oh, House of the Dragon dropped a trailer, or was it a teaser?
I didn't. I think they dropped like two, like Team Green and Team Black trailers. There's like two of them. So yeah, I haven't checked those out just yet. But yeah, a lot of cool shit coming out this year. Yeah, I'm getting some fun stuff to talk about. So. And yeah, X-Men 97, man, go check it out. I'm so excited about that. I'm probably gonna watch it for a third time. I rarely watched it like
it was really good,
back to back like that. But it's fucking really good. It's so much fun. The action, the characters are on point, and the storylines they're plucking from are really fucking intense. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that stuff. Yeah, cool. All right, so we're gonna let's see. Lori's looking forward to Comic-Con 2024 and the Turner Classic Movie Film Festival in April. Cool. Yeah, I'm waiting for Godzilla Fest in August. That's what I'm excited about. Yeah, some cool concerts coming up too. There's a lot of fun shit going on. Yeah, it's a nice time to be a geek. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, please like, subscribe. We Filipinos are the brown Pacific Islander Asians. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
that's right, Dave. It's a lot of browns, man. I love it. We're a lot of people are brown people. Indians, you know, fucking Arabs. We're all brown, bro.
Ciao, gents. Thanks, Larry. Thanks everybody who was jumping in the chats.
Black people, we're all brown, bro. Everybody's brown. We're all lighter and darker shades. Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody be safe, have fun, watch X-Men and watch Invincible, watch everything, watch all this cool geek shit. It's a golden age of TV right now. So
golden age of comic TV right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep.
Nerd TV.
Yeah, the boys.
Nerds are great. It's good to be a nerd right now.
Yeah, people are shitting on all the Marvel movies. Just watch. There's some
Not
good
all
shit.
of them.
Yeah, they're not all bad. All right, let's get out of here. Everybody be safe. Like, subscribe. Renee, the last word. Rad Awesome Live Comic Show. Thanks for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, like, subscribe, follow, all that good shit. Tell your friends about us. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
To me.